lock on RuneScape where you just can't afford the upkeep on your accounts. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make 5 million gold per hour on RuneScape. Alright guys, so we are going to be starting off with a 10 mil cash stack here, and what we're going to do is buy from local NPCs, and then we're going to be selling those items that we bought on the Grand Exchange for a profit. There are actually many places to do this, however today I'm going to show you guys my top 3. Subscribe and like. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to want to do is price check. We always price check when we're doing NPCs to the Grand Exchange. So for this one, we are going to be buying bread. So for those of you that are new to my channel, what you're going to do is buy bread at the max price, and then you know that you could just sell 1 GP below that price and you will retain the best price in the GE. Next, what you're going to want to do is either keep a mental note of that number, write it down, or you could screenshot the page, but you're going to want to know your profits, so you're going to want to know what you can sell the bread at. Once you finish doing this, we're going to make our way to Karend because I found a good spot to buy the bread from. Alright guys, so if you're like me and you came back to RuneScape after a long time, or you don't really know how to get to Karend, I'm just going to show you 3 different ways that you can do so. The first way is to teleport to your house and make a teleport to Karend. In order to do this, you will need level 50 construction, but don't worry if you don't have this, there's a couple other ways I'm going to explain now. Alright, so the second way, or what I like to call the no requirements way, is to just simply walk there. So what we're going to do is we're first going to teleport to Draenor, we're going to walk our way all the way around to Port Sarim, where you're going to see Velos or Velios or Valios. I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name. If you do have the diary, you can go ahead and skip through right there where you see the green highlighted lines, but if you don't, like me, you're going to have to walk all the way around. But once you hit the tavern area right here, we're just going to want to go down towards the dock, and there you will find the guy's name that starts with V. You're going to want to right click on him and then click on Port Persilius or Persillary. I don't know. That one. Once you make your way off the boat, you can actually open up your map here and it's almost straightforward. You're going to want to make your way off the dock, around the tavern, and it's pretty much a straight shot after this. It is important to note that you're probably going to want a stamina potion unless you like walking instead of running, because it is quite a long run. Alright, so once you make this turn here, it's just a straight shot after that until you hit the statue, so we can move on to the final way to get there. Alright guys, so the third one's real simple. If you're a quester and you've done the quest, you can actually just buy a teleport tab and teleport to Karend. Alright guys, so now that we've made our way to Karend, let's go ahead and price check the bread at the NPC. I'm also going to put up a picture of the screen here of the GE prices so we can compare them together now. So you can actually see here that you can buy the bread for 15 coins, and then you can actually sell the bread for 204 coins. So that's actually quite a lot of profit. Now I know you can only hold 28 at a time, but there is a bank reasonably close by, and I'm going to show you this now. Alright guys, so you're going to head past the statue here towards the actual castle, and the stairs on the right, you're going to want to go ahead and climb up these stairs. Next, you're going to want to open this door and then climb up the second staircase. Once you do this, you will open the door that's over here, and this is the bank that you will use. Make sure you open the door, not like me, to make this process go even faster. You can then go ahead and bank your bread and then continue on with this process. So I'm going to go ahead now and do this for 1 hour, and I'm going to come back to you guys at the end so we can see how much profit we make per hour. Alright guys, so I'm just finishing up the hour here, and I actually noticed that this method does not take any gold at all. I've only gone through 50k, and I have almost 4,000 bread. but let's see what this ends up being in terms of profit. So let's make our way to the GE so we can sell these items and see what we've made. Alright guys, so there's two ways that you could do this. What you're going to do is either do what I suggested at the start of the video. You can go ahead and buy one bread at max price and then go ahead and list your offer for one under it. However, if you are impatient, you do the opposite. What you're gonna do is sell one of the bread at the lowest price, and then you're gonna want to match that price. You keep doing this over and over until you're out of bread. For the video purposes, I'm gonna wait roughly half an hour, which is what I think the average person's max wait time until they just don't want to wait anymore. And then I'm gonna come back to you guys and quick sell the rest. Alright guys, so I'm back. I actually fell asleep, so I was very happy to see that everything sold. It was great. So we actually got out the bread at 230 GP each, which was great. I actually don't know how much time this took, but I'm assuming it probably took between half an hour and 5 hours. So our total profit for today was 830k in just under an hour.
Just real quickly here guys, if you don't have GE Tracker, you don't want to spend money for it, or you're just having troubles with flips, be sure to check out our Discord. The link will be in the description.
So today we're doing pot of flour. So what we're gonna do is just quickly buy one at max price here. We're gonna go to the history and then we're gonna look and see what the cost is. So since we bought that pot of flour at 125, we know that we can sell the pot of flour for 124 gold each. One of my favorite things about this particular method is it's actually one of the easiest to get to. So what you're gonna do is go down here to grouping. You're gonna look for fishing trawler, and then you're just gonna click teleport right here and you go right to the spot that we need to be. I'm not sure if this actually has any requirements to it, but if it does, what you're gonna want to do is use a game necklace and just keep going south until you hit the coast. Alright guys, so it's actually straightforward. Once you get here, there's only one shop, so you can't screw this up by any chance. You're gonna go to the shopkeeper right here and you're gonna see pot of flour. So I'm actually gonna put this up on the screen now. Our profit margins are pretty huge, I want to say. So you buy the plot of flour for 14 coins and you're actually making 124 coins back. So after that you're making roughly 110 gold per flour, and then you got to take into effect that we can actually buy 30 of these per world hop. So you're actually making 3,000 GP per click. So that's actually pretty amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You know, most shops actually only have like 5 or 10 items. This one actually has 30. So I'm actually really excited to see how this is gonna go. The other pretty incredible thing actually is, like, look how close this bank is. Like, it's maybe only like 5 to 10 tiles. So if you're like pretty focused, I feel like you could do like 12,000 flour in an hour because it's just such a short walk. Alright guys, so as always, I'm gonna go ahead and do this for 1 hour so we can see how much profit we can make per hour. Alright guys, so this was one of the most relaxing methods so far. Not much traveling time, not much click intensive, but I was able to rack up 85 or 8600 flour here, and I only spent roughly 110k gold. So this is also one of those low requirement methods. I mean, you don't need much. You really just need to teleport to the fishing trawler with like 50k, and yeah, you can make bank. I mean, this is definitely for those low levels for sure. Alright, so yeah, it does look like we were able to get around 8600 flour, which is, I mean, I wanted 10 to 12k, but it's okay. I was a little bit distracted. I was watching YouTube. Anyways, let's go to the Grand Exchange and see how much money we've made with this method. For those of you that haven't watched my previous video, I'm just going to explain quickly the two ways of doing this. The first way, you're going to buy one at max and sell 1 GP underneath it, and that is going to be the way that takes time. If you want to sell your stuff super fast, what you're going to do is sell one of the items at lowest price, and you're going to match that price because that's the price that people are selling at, so you can just instantly sell your items. For the video purposes, I'm actually about to have dinner soon. So I'm gonna leave the offers at the higher price for about half an hour and then come back and sell all the rest. Alright guys, I'm back for my dinner, so let's go to the Grand Exchange and check. Oh shoot! Check that out. Actually, we sold all of the pot of flour, and that was in under an hour, which was pretty awesome. We sold them at 123. I guess I misclicked there. It was supposed to be 124, but that's okay. It's just 1 gold. So let's see how much we made. We're gonna go to the price checker, and we made 957k. You know what, that's not bad. I mean, there's no requirements for this, so 957k, we'll take it. I might have to revisit this one because I did do this on a Monday evening, and I feel like if I did this like early in the morning or midday, I might have had better result. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you have a money maker that you want to share, please leave it in the comments below and I'll be sure to have a look at it.